Our top story at 10, calls for accountability after a police chase ends in tragedy. It's been nearly a year since a grandmother was killed crossing the street. Behind the wheel, a San Antonio police officer pursuing a robbery suspect. That officer is now back on active duty, cleared of any wrongdoing. Tonight, loved ones marked what would have been India Watson's 48th birthday. KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tita was at the vigil tonight. And Hannah, the victim's family plans to take legal action.
That's right, ECs. The robbery suspect was charged with felony murder and evading arrest. But the family of India Watson believes the officer who killed her should be held responsible too.
On a day that should have been a celebration, a family is mourning. India Watson would have turned 48 years old.
We would have partied. It's her birthday. She would have been down here, all her grandkids.
Instead, India's family and friends gathered by the road where she spent her final moments. On January 26th, she was crossing South W.W. White Road. Surveillance video shows a robbery suspect swerving to avoid her. But seconds later, a San Antonio police vehicle in close pursuit strikes India and kills her. SAPD policy requires officers to have lights and sirens during a chase, but witness statements and video suggest the officer's sirens were not on. Police are also trained to consider vehicle and pedestrian traffic before initiating a pursuit. Almost a year later, Terry Ann Watson is processing the pain of losing her mother.
Really just keep myself busy. I actually have to drive down the street every day because my kids go to daycare right here.
Terry Ann says her mother moved to San Antonio to help with the grandkids just 2 weeks before she was killed. Tonight, she's frustrated that the officer who fatally struck her mom is now back on the streets.
If y'all was doing proper precautions, then, she could have seen y'all and heard y'all and was able to run back, But they just got to take responsibility for the actions.
And Terry Ann Watson tells us she has a lawyer and plans to take legal action against the city of San Antonio's police department. Also, a bittersweet update. Terry Ann learned that she was expecting a baby girl the same day her mother was killed. She says she was able to pass on that happy news right before her mother died, and she's now named her daughter India in honor of her late mother. Reporting live in San Antonio, Hannah Tita, KENS 5.